Hello Scorpio, so I'm doing your weekly reading for October the 22nd to the 29th. I'm going to take a look into what is going on for your situation, why it's happening, what's going on in your blind spot, anything that is working for you at this time, and of course how it is all likely going to be playing out. So if you just give me a minute, I'm going to sort out your deck and then we will get right into it, okay? Right, so your situation by the book. Okay. Abiding by social rules, conformity, respecting customs and universal laws. In all honesty, Scorpio, the situation, it kind of feels to me like something's going on where either you legitimately can't do anything about it, or you're feeling like you're being backed into a corner and you feel that you can't do anything about it. Obviously, we're going to find out more about this as we pull more cards, and we'll clarify it all with the tarot, okay? I've just got to go by how the energy feels here. And it does feel a bit imposing. It feels intimidating. And the thing with this, it's difficult because I don't think that you're, how do I put this? It feels a bit stuck, right? It feels a bit stuck. Okay, I'll tell you what I'll do. And take a look at the energy at the bottom of the deck here. Because it's almost like damned if you do and damned if you don't, right? Women holding a heart, a state of peaceful emotion and receptivity for love, and family issues are resolving. That's in stark contrast to this energy here, for how this one feels. Scorpio, I want to say, where are your loyalties at the moment, and are they in the right place? Are your loyalties really in the right place? Because this combination feels to me as if somebody is making out like you have no other choice but to go along with whatever, even though it makes you feel stuck. I definitely get the impression that somebody is trying to get you to go along with a situation that goes against your very own nature. It goes against what you know is going to be what is best for you. It does feel like emotional manipulation. You've got number 11 and 44 here. Now, as standalone energies, they're not inherently bad cards, as it were, right? I mean, this one here, you can see straight away, like, traditionally, that's a very good energy, right? It's very loving, it's very warm, it's very emotionally secure, right? But the combination of these two, plus how this energy feels, it feels like emotional manipulation. Like, straight away, it feels like emotional manipulation. So I'm going to clarify this one first, right? That message of somebody expecting for you to conform. And why are they expecting for you to conform? Because apparently, well, oh, if you loved me, then you'd do it. Do you know what I mean? It's emotional manipulation. So, yeah, we're going to clarify by the book first. And then we'll take a look into that heart energy. Interesting. Yeah. I don't know if you saw that then, the way that card came out. It refused to budge off the table. And I was like, okay, so this card wants to come out then. And it's the Two of Swords. You're stuck between a rock and a hard place, to clarify by the book. Of course you are. It's like doing what you know you have to do because it's the right thing to do, and then doing what someone else is making out that you should be doing. Can you tell us more about by the book energy with Two of Swords for Scorpio? I'm hearing Aquarius. King of Swords. That's why I was hearing Aquarius, because that's an Aquarius card. Yeah, King of Swords. Logic. Scorpio, you're going to have to go with logic. That's what your situation's begging for you to do. Go with logic. Okay. Wheel of Fortune. Yeah. They're saying here, look, this week is going to be a lot easier for you as long as you do what is right for you and do what is the logical thing to do. Okay, a lot of swords energy coming out, which is communication, it's intellect, it's reason, it's intelligence, wisdom. There's a conversation this week that you have with a significant individual that changes the course of everything. And I feel with this one that you're speaking your mind in a clear and concise, articulate manner that is changing the course of this stuck situation. By the book, Two of Swords. Right? And it feels stuck because it feels to me strongly like someone is trying to get you to go along with some kind of bullshit that is not in your best interest, but it's in their best interest. And it feels like they're trying to put a pretty little bow on it as if to give the impression, oh no, Scorpio, this is for your good. This is for your own good. This is for your best interest. When in actual fact, quite the opposite is true. And you can see beyond that. You can see through that. You can see it for exactly what it is. So this energy is asking for you to, I want to say, disconnect from your emotions temporarily so that you can articulate yourself to this person clearly and precisely and in a non-emotional manner, but in more of a factual manner. Okay, and that's going to change the whole course of this situation. Okay, so why is this happening? Because it's not for you. Exactly. I knew I could feel that energy. Listen, it's something that I will shout about until I'm blue in the face, right? You can't just read the tarot. You have to feel out the energy that comes with it. Because that tells you everything that's going on that's not immediately obvious, right? I made a point of saying, like, independently and traditionally, these two cards, that they're not inherently bad. But the way that the energy felt, it felt like it was being used in the wrong way. And that's why this is happening. Somebody is using the feelings, women holding the heart, they're using the feelings that you have towards them in the wrong way. They're using how you feel about them as a means to try and fail, but to try and manipulate you. So I'm going to ask, because it's here now. It's literally right in front of our faces. It's undeniable at this point. So I need, before I clarify this one and this one, I need to ask, okay, like, what is this manipulation then? Because we need to know. We need to know exactly what is this manipulation. Okay, can you tell us more about this manipulation that's going on in Scorpio's situation, please? With somebody using the way that Scorpio feels towards them as a way to manipulate them. What is going on with that manipulation? This one is squiffy. The Three of Cups. It's potentially one of your friends. Let's see. Three of Cups. That can indicate gossip as well. What's going on with this manipulation? What's it to do with the Three of Cups? I think that's reversed. Yeah, the Six of Wands reversed. It's somebody who believes that you're not giving them the attention that they need, want, or deserve from you. Okay? With that Three of Cups and Six of Wands. Bear in mind that one's come out squiffy and that one's reversed. Right? Can you tell us more? Seven of Pentacles. It's patience, investment, Nine of Swords, and that's come out squiffy. It's because you've detached. Whoever this person is, likely, but not strictly, one of your friends that you have detached from quite recently. That's where the manipulation's coming from. And the reason that they're doing it is because they feel that you're no longer as invested in them as what you used to be. You're not giving them the kind of attention that we used to give them. And also that there's a message here about how you used to speak to them all the time about everything. And you genuinely believed that you could trust this person, but they've proved to you that they couldn't be trusted, likely gossiping about your private business, this, that, and the next, okay? So you stopped discussing your private stuff with them. And I kind of feel like they were addicted. They were addicted to you, addicted to getting information from you and about you. Do you know what I mean? There was definitely an unhealthy attachment that this individual had or has towards you. Okay. So that's about the manipulation part. I'm going to clarify. So I'll put that one in the middle there because it's connected to these two. So was this woman holding a heart? Because we know that that's about emotions and how you feel towards them. The thing is, you do still care about this person to an extent, Scorpio. But your contact with them is like you've had to limit yourself. Because you know that they're not exactly trustworthy, but it doesn't stop you from caring for them. Is this woman holding a heart? Yeah, the Hermit with the Queen of Cups, exactly. That feels heavy. It feels very, very heavy because, yeah, you do still care about this individual. Like you care what happens to them, right? You don't wish any ill will on them, but what you do want is a healthy distance put between you and them. What's this Virgo energy with this Hermit? Because I'm getting that as silence, quietness. Yeah, Four of Wands, and it's come out squiffy. It's like you want to share your important information, your milestones, your happiness with this individual, but you know that you can't. Because it's been used, it's been used in the past as gossip or as ammunition against you. That there's this feeling of sadness that you can't share your recent developments, successes and milestones with this person. I mean, this could be a parent also. That you're unable to share certain important milestones with. And that you have to maintain your silence and you have to maintain your distance. It's not for you. It's not healthy for you. It's not good for you. This person isn't good for you. That they're a bad influence. A clear knowing that something is being denied to you. Rejection is divine's protection, and refusing to acknowledge the red flags. So there's red flags galore with this individual. Red flags with the situation. So Scorpio, this week, this individual might all of a sudden show an avid interest in what it is that you're doing, right? Because there has been a disconnection here. And it feels like it's been a lengthy disconnection with this Nine of Swords. And all of a sudden, they're interested in you again, your life again, what you're doing. Can you tell us more about not for you, for why this is happening for Scorpio, please? Rejection is the divine's protection. The Chariots, Cancerian energy coming through now. Having the willpower to say, this is not for me. Being determined to keep moving forward. Can you tell us more? Oh, yeah, there's blockages. Blockages and resistance. The Sun, the Ace of Cups, the Nine of Wands, the Three of Swords, and the Page of Pentacles. See how you're protecting your heart here? You're protecting your growth, you're protecting your future, you're protecting your abundance, you're protecting your happiness. It's all right there, the Sun, the Ace of Cups, and the Nine of Wands. It feels to me like you've made a promise to yourself that you're going to love this person, but from a distance, because that's the best way that you can protect yourself. And it is really, really sad that the fact that you can't share your good news and your milestones and achievements with them. Now, obviously, I don't know who this person is, okay? For some of you guys, this could be a parent. For some, this could be an ex-best friend, okay? It's definitely an individual where you wanted for there to be that closeness, where you wanted for there to be that bond, where you wanted for there to be that loyalty and that connection, but it just never quite met you in the middle. Right? Definitely the type of relationship where you were giving far more than what you were receiving. Definitely that type of connection where you were far more loyal to them than what they were ever loyal to you. Gossiping about your business, who the fuck does that? Right? Who the fuck does that? And it feels to me like there's mocking that was going on, nagging that was going on. Definitely a lot of red flags. This connection, this relationship, whoever they are or were, it's not for you. It's not for you because it's not healthy. It isn't healthy at all. Three of Swords and the Page of Pentacles. It's grief, hurt, pain. Someone who left you in this Three of Swords energy, not once, not twice, but multiple times, is offering you some kind of olive branch this week. I mean, what the hell? And a part of you, a part of your heart is wishing maybe this time it'll be different. Maybe this time they'll treat me right. Maybe this time they'll start showing me some kind of respect and love the way that I loved and respected them. Maybe this time it could be different. Like a part of you is wanting for them to have changed. And Spirit's telling you, sadly, that they haven't. And that's really, really disappointing, because if you were to give this person another chance, you're technically going to be giving them another chance to stab you in the heart all over again, right? The Sun, the Ace of Cups, and the Nine of Wands. So you're stuck in between what's in your heart, the way that you wish things could be with this person, and what is real, what's in reality. The facts, the proof, the evidence, the history, the long list of stuff that this person's done to you that provides enough evidence for you to logically know, this person's going to hurt me again, aren't they? And the answer is yes. If you let them, yes. So you've two choices with that Two of Swords, and that's what you're stuck on this week. Do I give this person the benefit of the doubt in oh man, I can't even get the words out, because this energy is making me feel like my brain has turned into mush, which is pretty much how you're going to be feeling. Do I go against logic and let this person back in again? Or, right, it's heart and mind, heart and mind. And the thing is, Scorpio, your heart is being used against you. Because how you feel, that kindness, that generosity, that loyalty, that depth of love that you feel towards other people, that inability to give up on people so quickly, that's what's being used against you. I can see it as clear as day here. Okay, it's in your blind spot. Like literally, loyal heart, in your blind spot. Need I say more? Not really, because I think I've said it all. You're very loyal and devoted to those that you love. And this person knows that. Whoever this person is, they know enough about you to know that you can't just shut off your feelings overnight. I don't think we need to say anything more about that one. What is working for you at this time, Daughter Spirit? Trust in the process, Scorpio, okay? This one says spiritual awakenings and new beginnings, unlimited potential, increasing powers in the spiritual arts. For what is working for you. So that is an immense amount of growth, personal growth, spiritual growth, advancement, development. It's healthy practices, and you got the Queen of Swords. What works for you is your ability to see through other people as if they were made out of glass. What works for you is your ability to look into someone's eyes and instantly get a good read on them. Instantly know their intentions. What else is working for Scorpio, please? What's working for you? Spirit's warning you that this person's coming back in. The Star. That's come out squiffy. So if you've randomly had a dream about someone recently that you haven't spoken to in years, you haven't seen in years, you might not have even thought about them in years, but you've randomly dreamt about them quite recently, it's because that's the person that's coming back in. The star coming out squiffy can indicate your own hopes, dreams and ambitions being put on pause. If you were to let this person back in, it could very, very likely derail everything that you've been doing, everything that you've been working on. It could likely derail that progress that you've been making on yourself. That's why you need to have your boundaries for days with that Queen of Swords energy, okay? Can you tell us more about that star off center, please? It's a star. Yeah, the Five of Swords. You will overcome. However, I am getting a bit of intimidation that's coming through. Empress and the Page of Pentacles. Okay. Empress and the Page of Pentacles. It's about your growth, your abundance. And this feeling of maybe I should offer them an olive branch. Scorpio, I feel like some of you guys have been doubting yourselves. You've been doubting your decision making. And it just... Oh man, I can't even... You're going to need time. That's what's going to work for you. You've got to give yourself time to process everything. Okay? So when the messages, the communication comes in from this person, you do not have to respond to it straight away. There is no need for you to respond to it straight away. In fact, what's going to work for you is if you sit on it for a little while, okay? Before you figure out for yourself, okay, how am I going to respond to this, if I'm going to respond to this at all? How is this likely going to play out? The Sun. New beginnings, great creativity, inspiration, growth, abundant blessings, birth and happiness. Okay? So, if you wanted to re-establish a relationship with this person, then you're going to be able to. But you have to understand that there are going to be a few caveats that go along with that. And are you going to be comfortable with that? Because remember, tarot isn't here to tell anybody what to do. It's a guide, it's a temperature check, right? If you decide, do you know what, actually, no, I'm done with this, and no, I'm not cool with being emotionally manipulated or having my feelings being used in that kind of way against me, I'm just going to carry on doing my own thing, then great. That's going to work out for you too, okay? The Sun indicates growth, abundance, happiness, peace. It indicates success. Can you tell us more about how this is likely? Thank you. That was quite abrupt. The Hangman, the Four of Wands, and Judgment. Interesting. Your viewpoint on the Four of Wands, which has already come out in your energy over here, and it came out squiffy, about your successes, your milestones, your achievements in life that you couldn't share with this other person here. It's describing that you're going to be able to share those successes and those achievements with others who are going to cheer you on instead, okay? Because we've got a change of mindset, a change of opinion to do with this Four of Wands. Can you tell us more about how? Thank you. Yeah, the Lovers, see? With other people who genuinely love you, who genuinely care for you, who are not going to feel jealous towards you, who are not going to feel bitter about your achievements. What's this? Judgment. The Hierophant. And the Chariot off center. Again, you've already seen the Chariot. It was there in the upright position. I'm kind of seeing this combination as somebody writing a letter to this person over here, but not actually sending it. Okay. Of all the achievements that they wish that they could share with them, of all the important milestones that they wish that they could share with them, but not actually sending it. So it's more like someone writing a letter to Spirit here. And getting the energy out there that way. Yeah, see, the Devil at the bottom of the deck. Unhealthy. Very, very, very unhealthy energies. But it isn't coming from you. That Chariot there, it feels to me like someone's fallen off the wagon. It's not you, though. What's this message about someone falling off the wagon? Because the Chariot with the Devil, that can indicate an addiction. Yeah, Page of Wands. But they don't see anything wrong in what it is that they're doing. The Two of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. I mean, Scorpio, it's possible if this individual that you've had to disconnect from is an addict of some type, it is possible that they might try and make out to you like they've been working on it. Maybe they have genuinely been working on it, but the truth is they're about to fall off the wagon again, or they already have, and they're just lying about working through their addiction problems. Strength and the Fool, Knight of Pentacles, Temperance, and the Nine of Cups. Okay, yeah, you're gonna have to stick by your guns here, Scorpio. Okay, that's just a figure of speech for anyone who is watching this with closed captions on. Because that closed captions is causing me a lot of problems at the moment. With people watching through closed captions and then just completely taking out of context what it is I'm saying. Yeah, you're going to have to stand by your decision here, Scorpio. That's going to be the best way forward for you, okay? Strength, the Fool, and the Knight of Pentacles. If you're serious about your own growth, your own happiness, and if you're wanting to retain the successes that you've already managed to acquire, as it were, you are going to have to stand by your scruples here, okay? Yeah, Five of Wands at the bottom of the deck. A difficult situation. There's no real easy answer here because it's so multifaceted. And the fact is that there are emotions involved with this. Okay. Can you have a healing message for Scorpio, please? Transformation, moon magic. Let's take a look. Okay. As we move through life, we can aim high or low. For example, when it comes to your current situation, you can hope for small changes, or you can aim for a massive transformation that takes everyone involved to the next level. That is magic afoot now. Even if you can't feel it yet, you have the power to transform your life. Believe that whatever you're going through right now is what you have to experience to get to where you want to go. So apparently, in order for you to get to the place that you're wanting to finally be at, then you're needing to go through this process that you're currently going through right now. You have the power to transform your life. Believe that whatever you're going through right now is what you have to experience to get to where you want to go. A romantic situation can get better than ever when you draw this card, but do allow the universe to show you who the romance will be with. It could be with your current partner or someone else, but transformation is possible. If you're asking about abundance, know that transformation is possible in this regard too. Either way, you have to believe in your powers and your ability to shape your life. And once you do that, align with the moon cycles, set your intentions at new moon, and do the release work at full moon, and watch your life transform. Okay, additional meanings for this card. You can do this, so dig deeper. You're learning about your powers. Believe you've got the power, and this is a soul test. So this is a soul test about what you know that you deserve in life. And it's a soul test on how you allow others to treat you. That's why it feels so difficult. This moon has a magical quality about her. The fact that you're reading this suggests that you're ready to tap into that. So go out into the moonlight and make some beautiful magic. And better yet, you could do it with like-minded souls. Yeah. And you've got the triple moon goddess symbol there. Okay. So the moon is all about cycles. Respecting cycles, and respecting the cycle that you're in, respecting the cycles that this other person is in, respecting the fact that everybody is on their own unique journeys, okay? And that is one of your cards as well, Scorpio, because it's literally all about transformation. Right, so for a little bit of fun, at the end of your reading, we're taking a look at some wonderful words of wisdom from the TUES Tarot. Again, it's just a little bit of fun, okay? Are you fucking crazy? Say no. Yeah. Woo fucking who? Success and positive changes are coming. And you can do fucking anything right now. Go for it. Yeah. Listen, Scorpio. When you know that somebody is unhealthy for you, when you know that somebody has the ability to destabilize you and to lead you astray, it is always better to keep your distance from them. But ultimately, you do have free will, okay? You do have free will, and it is your free will right to choose as you please. The guidance that's coming out in this reading, Scorpio, is telling you, you have achieved so much. You have come so far on your journey. And now you're at this crossroads where you do technically have a lot to lose. So remember that when you're making this decision about giving this particular individual yet another chance to come back in and to do this. Okay? The choice is yours. Do you choose the path of positivity and success? Right? Or do you choose the path of that? Sometimes your heart can be a dumb shit. And you know what? That's okay. Just as long as you're consciously aware that sometimes your heart can be a dumb shit. All right. Very best of luck to whoever resonates with this reading. Thank you so very, very much for watching. I genuinely hope that it has been helpful. And for a personal reading with me, my website is phoenixkeiatarot.com. The link for that is in my description box below. Thank you so very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.